Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is my conspiracy theory, once again being confirmed about Erika Jayne and Tom Girardi and how deep their corruption and their tentacles go, and if Erika can actually get an unbiased in her favor trial in California or even in actually America, to be honest, at this point. But before we dive in, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. So with that, you guys, let's dive right on in. So this is according to the LA Times. Top FBI official in Los Angeles is silent about his and his mother's connection to Tom Girardi. Ugh, all right. Just as a quick refresh, I have been saying this since day one. Go back and watch my old videos. I've been saying this since day one, that my number one concern about Erika being tried in California, but even in America, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know where she can actually go to get a fair trial, because again, the allegations against Tom Girardi is literally one of the, if not the, it might be the largest one. The largest, or one, I'll just say one of the largest. Again, everything's alleged, rumored, opinion based, but I'm gonna read the receipts in the LA Times, okay? Criminal fraud charges that the state of California has ever seen. And don't forget, the guy who helped him in his contingency plan to make sure Erika Jayne still had access to that blood money was a guy named Richard Lewis III, and he doesn't even live in California. He's just, out here because, again, it's in California, but their tentacles, the corruption, all of it is so deep and wide that it goes across everywhere. The FBI is a federal, the entire America agency jurisdiction. It supersedes states. And what I've been saying since day one is that I was concerned that Erika would not get an unbiased, and by unbiased, I mean a trial that is not already in her favor because of how deep and insidious his corruption was. Are you going to be able to find a judge that hadn't been paid off by him, or hadn't got any kickbacks by him, or didn't get his or her, appointment by Tom Girardi? He had his pockets with lawyers, with executives. The freaking California State Bar had over 200 complaints about this man, and he was still a legal lawyer up until July of this year. And they had over 200 complaints against him. That's how deep it went. He was, admitting people into the bar, looking at all that stuff. So deep. So deep. And so I've been saying since day one, is she going to get it off? Because people don't want their corruption, the skeletons in their closets. They don't want their livelihood, their reputation, their their jobs, their careers to be put at stake if it's exposed that they were corrupted by Tom Girardi. Okay, so let's read the article and then we'll talk. Top FBI official in LA is silent about his and mom's connection to Tom Girardi. The FBI's Los Angeles field office, which is leading the high-profile investigation into rampant corruption at Tom Girardi's now-defunct law firm, is refusing to answer questions about the relationship among the agency's top local official, his mother, and the disgraced legal legend. Was the mom, okay, I'm going to keep it all the way funky. Everything is alleged, rumored, and opinion-based. But was the mom smashing Tom Girardi? He had mistresses. One of his mistresses was a top judge in California. And remember, she recused herself. She's taking a hiatus when everything came out. Was he smashing the mom? Let's continue. Donald Alway, the assistant director in charge of the field office, is the son of Girardi's former girlfriend and secretary. I mean, you know what? I'm too freaking smart. Anyway, he's the son of Girardi's former girlfriend and secretary. So he was smashing the mom. His mother, Michelle Alway, received hundreds of thousands of dollars from Girardi and his law firm during the mid-1990s, according to court papers. By that period, Girardi had already started misappropriating clients' settlement money for his own purposes, a practice that continued into recent years, according to the court filings by the bankruptcy trustee, i.e., the money he was giving to the FBI's mom, the FBI agent's mom, the money that he was giving to the FBI agent was money from clients, was blood money, was stolen money, was ill-gotten money, okay? Beyond the cash transfers, Girardi paid more than $131,000 toward the mortgage of Michelle Alway's home in Carmel by the Sea between 1993 and 1998, according to court filings in Girardi's divorce from his second wife. So he was married, smashing this chick. This was his chick on the side, and paying her, and in addition to giving her hundreds of thousands of dollars, he also basically paid off her house for $131,000. It gets worse. Monterey County real estate records show that Donald Alway, he is one of the top FBI local agents. By local, we mean here in California. Currently co-owns the residence with his mother, and the property is valued at more than $1.2 million. You heard? So this is what's up. Donald Alway, who is a top FBI agent here in California, the same exact state that Tom and Erika and the CEO and the CFO who just got arrested are going to be tried. A top FBI agent here is living in a house he owns with his mother, who was smashing Tom Girardi. That's worth over $1.2 million. And you're not going to tell me that's not a conflict of interest. You're not going to tell me that's not protection. You're not going to tell me that's why Erika Jayne is out here dipping it and doing it and laughing and playing in our faces. You're not going to tell me that's why Tom Girardi gets to be in a very cushy nursing home in the OC, while any other person on God's green earth would have been locked up a long time ago. When you have FBI agents in your pocket, FBI agents, and I'm not making this up. This is in the Los Angeles Times. You can go Google it yourself. It's in the LA Times. I'm not making this up. Alway, okay, a former LA County Sheriff's deputy, and this is Donald, who became the head of the local FBI office this summer, refused an interview request through an FBI spokeswoman, Laura I. Miller. In a statement, I. Miller said Alway, quote, has not been involved in this investigation, which largely predates his time in the Los Angeles division. How convenient is that? What a PR statement is that? The timing and duration of the relationship between Michelle Alway and Girardi is unclear, and she could not be reached for comment. She was identified as Girardi's former girlfriend in a forensic accountant's report in Girardi's second divorce. So he was smashing mommy. The attorney has been married 3 times, most recently to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika Girardi. I. Miller said the investigation into Girardi's firm is led by the U.S. Attorney's Office in LA, and FBI special agent in charge, Brian Gilhooly. Gilhooly reports to Alway. Oh, hold up. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the FBI agent who is in charge of investigating Tom Girardi in all of the shenanigans and the fraud and the scam is under reports to the same exact guy, Donald Alway, who Tom Girardi was smashing his mother, who Tom Girardi paid for the $1.2 million home that he lives in, that Tom Girardi funneled hundreds of thousands of dollars to his mother over decades in the 90s and 2000s. So I have to investigate a man who is sleeping with my boss's mother. I have to investigate a man who paid for my boss's house. I have to investigate a man who gave my boss and his mother hundreds of thousands of dollars. How is that legal? How is that not the epitome of a conflict of interest? How is that legal? How is that legal? How is that legal? And this is the real kick. Asked whether Alway has recused himself, like has he was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should not be the boss on a case where I've known this man for the majority of my life. I've known this man because he sleeps with my mother. I know this man because the house I go to every night is bought and paid for by his blood money. Maybe I should, sit this investigation out. The FBI spokeswoman did not respond, which means he's still the boss on the case, in my opinion. Because if he wasn't the boss on the case, why wouldn't they just say he recused himself? Conflict of interest. Federal law enforcement, including the FBI, have been conducting an investigation into the Girardi Keys law firm for years. The first public prosecution into the case was revealed last week when federal authorities filed a wire fraud charge against former Girardi Keys chief financial officer Chris Kamen. In court, prosecutors described Kamen's alleged embezzlement of $10 million at the firm as a, quote, side fraud on a $100 million fraud perpetuated by multiple people connected with the law firm. Erika, you should be shaking in your boots unless the compromised FBI agent gets you out of it. So honestly, Erika, anything you get dismissed on, if you skate out of this without going to jail, without having to pay a fine, we know why. How is this legal? How is this legal? And again, it's the tip of the iceberg. The CFO, a $10 million, they're saying that the $10 million was just the side fraud. That was the side piece. It's actually $100 million perpetuated by multiple people connected to the firm, aka Erika Jayne Girardi, and other people connected to the firm, Tom Girardi, other co-counselors, other lawyers, other, this, that, and the third. How is it legal? How? I'm so I'm mad. I'm literally I'm shaking. I'm shaking right now. I'm so mad. But I mean, I hate being right, but I called this months ago. Watch my old videos when I was talking about Erika Girardi when she first came out saying I'm vindicated, it's been dismissed. I said this months ago. I said there's no way that we can guarantee that the people overseeing the investigation and the people overseeing the subsequent court hearings and trials have not been corrupted by Tom Girardi. I called this months ago. And now the LA Times is confirming it. It's sick. How is this legal? How is this legal? How in the world is this legal? I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm going to do a quick outro for the people watching on the replay, but hang out my candy canes because I want to get to some of your comments and questions because I bet you guys are just as pissed as I am. So put your comments down below. You know, do you think that there should be some petition, or not even a petition, but there just needs the FBI agent, Donald Alway, he has to recuse himself. This level of conflict of interest, this level of already being corrupted, this can't stand, right? So put it down below. What do you think? And this also go further to our theories that Erika Jayne is being protected. You know, she doesn't seem like a woman who's actually worried about a damn thing. Because maybe she knows she's protected and she's going to get out of this. Because hell, you know, if you have an FBI agent in your pocket, what else do you really need? You know what I mean? If you have an if the head of the FBI that is looking into your investigation home is paid for by Tom Girardi, what does Erika Jayne have to worry about? So put it down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. We have tons and tons of goodies down there, so go ahead and treat yourself. So with that, you guys, let's take some of your candy cane comments. Well, we can. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, biracial bubblegum TV, 100. When they're that powerful, they get away. I know. This level of corruption, it's disgusting. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm telling you, this is what I was worried about. Hey, Miss T. She says, hello, Candy and all the canes. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, proud Texas lady. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hey, Luz. Hi, Candy and all the candy canes. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Deb. She goes, hey, and hello, everyone. That is right. That is right. Miss T, absolutely. I think New York is the only safe district to get a trial. That is true, Miss T. I agree with you. If there's going to be a safe district to get a trial, it would be New York for her. It would be New York. Of all the districts, it would be New York. But California, I love my state. But given their level of corruption within the state, he has to recuse himself. There's no way. Hey, Sarah. Good evening, everyone. You too, sweetheart. Hey, Deb. It is so deep. I watched the video you did before about the FBI house he was paying for. Judges, cops, and now the FBI. You are so thorough. Thank you. I told you guys. Hey, Tobias says, hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? I've been saying this for months. That's right. Thank you for the super chat, Biracial Bubblegum TV. Hey, Miss T, this may not be why Ronald Richard was kicked off of the case. That's true too. That is true too, because he was the only one speaking the truth and they didn't want him to. Hey, Deb and Miss T, seems Erika may just walk. I know. It's scary. It's really, really scary. Hey, Biracial Bubblegum TV. Well, can't you cover how Mauricio apparently got all his money by scamming people? It's so disappointing. People will do anything for that much money. Yes, I did a deep dive into that. It's called Trans Affairs, Scams and Frauds and all of that. It's on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills playlist that's on my channel. And it's also in the reality TV and pop culture. But that video covers a lot of Mauricio scams. Hey, Sarah, is smashing in Americanism. Hey, Deb, you, Candy, are too effing smart. Oh my gosh, money. I know. Hey, Sherry, who is Erika boning? This doesn't make no sense. You keep getting off. California. I know. It's not even who Erika is boning. It's who is Tom Girardi paying. Because, I think what trumps sex is money. So I think it's really more who's Tom paying. And clearly Tom was paying the FBI guy. Allegedly. I mean, at least he was paying for his mortgage and his mother, according to the LA Times. You know, this isn't me. I'm going to be very clear, FBI. I'm not saying this. I am reading and reporting from the Los Angeles Times. Everything is alleged, rumored, and opinion based. Okay, I have nothing but respect for California and the FBI, but I'm just reading what they're saying, okay? I'm just reading what they're saying. Hey, Luz, Candy's right, and the feds are completely different to local law enforcement. They can overrule local law enforcement, and many criminals fear them. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you have the FBI in your pocket, that's bigger than having police. That's bigger than having judges. That's bigger than everything. It's like the FBI is the freaking FBI. It trumps all of them. Hey, Lit. He goes, hi, everyone. That's what I've been saying. She's being protected. Yep. Hey, Deb. I love that Miss T. This corruption is crazy. It's nuts. Hey, Foxy. Of course she is still being protected. I said that a long time ago. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Deb says, lit. Yep, she's got all the tea. Yes. Hey, Foxy. Erika is still living off of that blood money and she's getting away with it. 100%. 100%. Foxy says, hey, at lit. And also, this is a good, you know what is also good? Let me see. Wait, where'd it go? 1 second. I'm just gonna start. I forgot. I lost my place with the comments, you guys, because I got all excited. But I'll just start right here. So Foxy said, unfortunately, it seems like that at Lip, and now we know the truth about why Erika is still winning in court. Exactly. Hey, Eileen, not going to lie, though, smashing Tom Girardi seems to have been very profitable at the time. These ladies were not wasting their time. That is true. That is true. Smashing Tom Girardi got you a law degree. It got you to become a judge. It got you a $1.2 million house. Yeah. These ladies, you know what I mean? They're smart. Hey, Callie, that lawyer that's taking her to court won't let her get away with this. Evan, I think his name is. He's in it for the long haul, as well as Ronald. Yup. Hey, Miss T, I thought Ronald Richards was talking too much. Yeah, that's another thing, too. It's like that balance of transparency, right? You want to know what's going on. You want to know what it is, but then you also want to be strategic. And a huge part of being strategic is keeping your mouth shut and your cards close. So I agree with you, Miss T. There needs to be that balance between showing what you got and keeping it close to the vest because you want to be strategic with your stuff. Proud Texas, like, it's not legal. This is BS. Exactly. There's no way it's legal. There's no way this is legal. This is what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to say. Now I remember. Rock with me on this. Rock with me on this. Shouldn't the FBI agent, his name is Donald Alway, and his mother, Michelle Alway, shouldn't they have to give up the house and sell it and get the money to give to the victims? Because as we just read in the LA Times article, it was confirmed that the money he was giving to the FBI agent's mother was ill-gotten money. It was blood money. It said in the article, it was and like he was giving her the money, and this was during the time where they knew that he was misappropriating victims' funds. So the same way Erika had to give up the earrings, and they're trying to get more from her to give back restitution to the victims, the same way the mistress had to give back money and had to give back certain things that he had given her. Shouldn't the FBI agent and his mom have to give up the house and pay back money to the victims? Do we think that's actually going to happen? Do you think they're going to take away the FBI's $1.2 million blood money house? You see what I'm saying? Like, if Erika, if the mistress have to give up the gifts and the money that they got from Tom Girardi, shouldn't the FBI agent and his mother have to give up the gifts and the money? Since it's been confirmed in the LA Times, per the LA Times article. Because again, I'm not saying this as fact. I'm just saying what the article said. So please don't come after me, anybody in the Girardi camp. I'm just saying what the article said, okay? I'm just repeating what the article said. I'm not saying this is fact. I'm not saying this is from me. I'm just repeating what the article said. Since within the article, it laid out that the money in the house was gotten with blood money, shouldn't they have to give it back? Or do we think that the FBI is going to be above the law? Because they are the law. You see what I'm saying? I want to see what's going to happen. Is he going to recuse himself? And are they going to give the blood money back? Hey, Lit. Yes, that's right. Thanks, that Foxy. Yes. Hey, Dad. They're all scam artists. Dorit, Kyle, and all of them, Steph Garcelle and Sutton. They're all crooks. That part. Hey, Foxy. I've been saying that for a while now. Why is Erika still winning her cases in court? Because she is protected still. Exactly. Hey, Deb. Yes, Candy, you sure did. Yep. Hey, Eileen, clear conflict of interest. The top needs a serious cleanup. That part. And this is the thing. The fact that he has been the boss this entire time is very, very alarming. They should have never put him in that position knowing the conflict. That's messed up. That's messed up. Hey, Lit, I agree with you on that. Yes. Hey, Miss T, shout out to Candy. Theory time, right? Hey, Deb and Eileen, exactly. A conflict of interest. Like you're corrupt. You're corrupt. And then the people underneath him cannot do their job without the fear of retaliation, without the fear of being fired, without the fear of being ostracized. Because a lot of times when the people at the top are so corrupt, the people underneath them cannot do their jobs effectively because, hey, well, if I come out and say what Tom did, but Tom bought the house you live in, are you going to come after me? Are you going to do a smear campaign after me? Are you going to get me iced out? That's why a lot of people don't speak up and they don't do their job correctly, not because they're bad people, but because they are fearful of retaliation. I'm investigating the guy who bought my boss's house. I'm investigating the guy who was sleeping with my boss's mother. How am I supposed to do my job? How am I supposed to do my job? That's crazy. Foxy says that's not legal. That's the truth. That it's not. It's not legal. Miss T, replay gang. Yes, leave that comment and questions below. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Citron. She goes, seemingly he's the authoritative figure over his own natural birth father's case. Oh, you think that's his dad? You think that's his you think that's a love child? You think that the FBI agent is his love child, his son? You said I think that's what you meant. Hey, Callie, hopefully when Dems get back control of the US, this will clean things up. Only one can help. I hope. I hope. Hey, Deb at Lit, seems like they all have skeletons with fraud, etc. Yep. Hey, Sarah, do you think Erika is fully aware what's going on? Does she know she's being protected? 100%. Erika may be stupid, but she's not dumb. Okay? Erika might be stupid, but she's not dumb. Erika knows exactly that she's being protected. Erika knows exactly that she still has access to millions of dollars. Erika is pretending in our faces. Erika's not worried. The only thing that Erika is bothered about, in my opinion, is the fact that we're talking about it. The fact that she has to address it. Blah, 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 blah. Like she's over it. You know what I mean? That is what irritates Erika. The fact, oh, how dare you suggest I have to be accountable? I don't think Erika is actually worried about a damn thing. Of course Erika knows she's being protected. Erika might be stupid, but she's not dumb. Hey, Sarah, going, not owing. Yes. Hey, Miss T, the law works best for those with money. Thank you, Deb. That's right, you guys. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Callie says, Chris Officer Ray. Hey, Debbie says, hi, Candy. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Lit. True, money talks. That part. Hey, Foxy. Erika is protected from Bravo, and Tom is still paying for her. Bloop. I already told you guys one of the conspiracy theories about how Tom got her on the show. Allegedly, he got one of Bravo's copyright lawsuits dismissed in exchange to get Erika on the show. Allegedly, that's an allegation that's out there. Again, I'm not making this up, and again, I'm not saying this is fact. This is just an allegation that is already out there in the world. I'm not making it up, and I'm not saying it's a fact. This is nuts, and she is still protected by people in high places from everywhere. Girl, bye. Innocent? I don't think so. Definitely not innocent, protected. Protected. Hey Deb, this is a video I watched twice. I do that only with candy content. Oh, thank you, Deb. I love you. Deb says that is so right. And Misty, Southern District is always going after Trump. LOL. Hey Cheryl, that FBI agent is not exempt from laws, even though I know they think they are. I hope not. I hope not, but it seems like everything when it comes to Tom Girardi, he's been able to beat the law. You know, in reality, they've been able to beat the law, you know, philosophically and morally. Of course, no one should be able to be above the law. But the fact that this FBI agent was even appointed over to be the boss over this case, the overseer of the case, already shows you corruption. Because if everything was on the up and up, they never would have given him that job in the first place. He would never have to even recuse himself because he never should have been appointed to a position of power overseeing this case in the first place. So it's already corrupt. You see what I'm saying? I agree, Cheryl. Hey, Lit, I hate this. I got to go. Bye, everyone. Bye, sweetheart. Bye, Lit. Hey, Kathleen, I'm seldom speechless. I have no words. Lots of thoughts and feelings, just overwhelmed at the level of evil, rich criminals at all levels. I guess I do have words. It's sickening. It's sickening. Exactly, Debbie. Dementia my butt. 100%. It was nothing but a contingency plan. Nothing but a contingency plan. I think Tom Girardi is probably, you know, more with it than me. Hey, Foxy, Tom was so connected and powerful, and he still is. That man had a whole California court in his hand. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Hey, Eileen, goes to show corruption only sucks when you're broke. Exactly. Because when you have the money, you're the one doing the corrupting. And then the corruption happens to the people without the money, right? Hey Deb, yes, Candy, you called all of this for a long time. Please be careful, Candy. These folks are sketchy as hell. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. That's why I'm only reporting on certain stuff. Some people are like, do deep dives on this and this, and I'm like, I gotta protect myself. Gotta protect myself. I know, and I live in California too. But this is the thing, though. I will say this. There are some really good FBI agents. There are some really good judges. There are some really good lawyers. There are some really good police officers, you know? It's unfortunately, it's like any group of people. There's good and there's bad. But what makes it worse is that when the bad people are the people that are in positions of power, it just makes it worse because they not only hurt, they just have more opportunity to hurt more people and more innocent people. You know what I mean? Hey, Debbie, Tom ripped off Aaron Brockovich. He sure did. Hey, Ms. T, Tom is and was a smart lawyer. Yep. Hey, Foxy, and let's not forget that Bravo is helping Erika out too and protecting her while her behavior on the show. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, allegedly, like I said before, you know, Tom scratched NBC's Universal's back, and who knows? Hey, Dad, Miss T, apparently he's an effing genius. He's an evil genius. Hey, Kathleen, money, material possessions is just so effed up. Yep. Foxy says vile. Deb says holy smokes. Hey, LA Stone Gal, she says, I'm trying not to get into any trouble in what I comment on. However, FBI, CIA, and Justice Department have good people and they have corrupt people. It's sad to say, but money talks, in my opinion. Speculation. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's good priests and there's bad priests. There's good pastors, there's bad pastors. You know what I mean? In any group of people, there are good people, but there's also corrupt people. In any group. It's just sad, like I said before, when the people are in such a big position of power. Foxy says the FBI too. Oh my gosh, I know. I know. Hey, Miss T, now it explains why Bravo is so quiet. Yep. Yep. Hey, Kathleen, FBI has been corrupted for decades all over the country. Debbie says FBI and DOJ, dirty. Yeah. Hey, Crazy 8, no wonder the nasty beach is so brazen. Yeah, because she knows. I mean, she knows she's protected. You have the top FBI agent on your case on speed dial? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? The top FBI agent. You know what I mean? Come on now. Miss T, Tom is putting it down. Hey, Deb, that's right, Miss D. Bravo is covering up and staying quiet all because of this mess with illegalities. Foxy, it got Erika a big jewelry collection too, which she still has. Yep. Yep. Hey, Foxy, RR was right about Erika from the very start. Yes, Ronald Richards was right. Hey, LA Stone Gal, off topic, but Mo's show has a guy saying 3 times that the agency is a fully incestuous family. What the hell? Ugh, I still haven't watched that show. Hey, Deb, at Foxy, I bet she has money offshore too. Exactly, that they knew was coming before and had a plan to divorce, and Tom has dementia. Yeah, it was their contingency plan. 100%. 100%. There's no way that this man has amassed this much amount of money and power and corruption without having like multiple contingency plans. Erika knows that she will be taken care of for the rest of her life. Unless a decent person in law and in the court steps up and really steps in. But when the head of the FBI, who's investigating the case, house is bought with Girardi money, what are the odds that you're actually going to be persecuted? Hey, 0930 Pumpkin, Tom, Erika, and Mo Umansky still battling $37 million real estate lawsuit from where the money was stolen to buy Tom and Erika's White House, which is identity theft, which is a federal felony. Yeah, I saw that. It was crazy. Hey, Kathleen, rocking with you. And yes, thank you. Kathleen says, will it happen? No, I know. Hey, Deb at IA Stone, because everyone sleeps with everyone there. All the single people will go with the agency people. Yep. Hey, Foxy at Deb. Yes, I definitely think so too. Erika is no dummy, and Tom was a freaking genius scammer. So I bet they both planned for the future. 100%. 100%. Hey, Sarah, I wonder how all the families that have been scammed feel. They must feel horrible. I mean, I feel sick to my stomach. I can't imagine what it would feel like to be a victim in this. I can't imagine. And then how disheartening it must be. You open up the LA Times and it's like, oh, by the way, the top FBI person who's investigating all of this, the house he lives in, bought by Tom Girardi. His mother, Tom Girardi's girlfriend, former ex, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how he can't recuse himself. I don't know how. I don't know. Misty, only if they can track back the FBI house directly to Tom. They did. It was in the article. Because he was making, it said in the article, let me read it again. But not the whole, I'm not going to read the whole article again. I'll just read that bit. But in the article, it said, dun, 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 dun. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, Donald Alway, the assistant director in charge of the field office, is the son of Girardi's former girlfriend and secretary. So this is the FBI guy. Somebody in the comments said this is his love child. I wouldn't be surprised. Girlfriend and secretary, it might be his love child. Maybe that's why he was giving her so much money. His mother, Michelle Alway, received hundreds of thousands of dollars from Girardi and his law firm during the mid-1990s, according to court papers. By that period, Girardi had already started misappropriating client settlement money for his own purposes, a practice that continued into recent years, according to the court filings from a bankruptcy trustee. So that right there says it. Now, this is the house. Beyond the cash transfers, Girardi paid more than $131,000 toward the mortgage of Michelle Alway's home in Carmel by the Sea between 1993 and 1998, according to court filings in Girardi's divorce from his second wife. Monterey County real estate records show that the Donald Alway currently co-owns the residence with his mother, and the property is valued at more than $1.2 million. So yes, if the money that he gave her, in addition to the hundreds of thousands of dollars, went directly to the mortgage for the house. And it says that he gave them this money after he started misappropriating client funds. So it is with blood money, right? And I'm kind of with the conspiracy theory. Shout out to whoever said that. I'm with you on the conspiracy theory that, what do you call it? That this Donald Alway might be Tom Girardi's love child. Conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, okay? Not saying this is true, not saying this is a fact. Everything is alleged, rumor-based opinion, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, he's sleeping with his secretary. She's his mistress. It says girlfriend, but mistress, because he was married at the time. It said in there, because everything came to light during his second divorce, i.e., he was married, he was sleeping with his secretary, and then he goes on to give her hundreds of thousands of dollars and then also pay the mortgage on a house that is now valued at $1.2 million. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald is Tom's son. Because nothing else, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I'm not saying this is fact, okay? I'm not saying this is real. I'm saying this is alleged conspiracy theory opinion, okay? 0903 Pumpkin says, so why does Netflix want to show with the fraud in real estate? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know. Hey, LA Stone Gal, corruption in buying judges and even presidents has happened since the dawn of man. Erika can talk all she wants, because if they could have arrested her, she'd be in prison by now. Sad, but oh well. Dun, 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 dun. I actually don't necessarily agree with that. I think that just because she's not in prison by now doesn't mean she won't go to prison. Do I think there's certain hurdles, i.e. the corruption? Yes. But just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I think the good people in the FBI, because there are good people in the FBI. There's good police officers. There's good judges. There's good executives. There's good FBI agents. You know, I'm not saying everyone is bad. I don't believe that. There are really decent and good and honest people in all fields. So I think that they're taking their time to build up a case. And I think the fact that they arrested the CFO just means that's the tip of the iceberg. That's what I think. Given if Erika's not being protected and all of this stuff. But I think that it's a good sign that the LA Times is breaking this story, because now we know. And now it's going to be harder for them to protect and to cover up the more light that comes out about it. Hey, Deb says that we know they're all really brilliant criminals. They all had this protected. Yes. Hey, Kathleen, watch the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, True Facts, FBI in the 1960s. Yes. Hey, Cheryl, yes, the FBI guy's mother should have to give back the house. Exactly. And if they start searching, they will find many more people who received bribes bought with blood money. 100%. They should have to give back either money or sell the house if they don't have the capital. They should. They should. Kathleen says, Deb, yes, offshore money for sure. Exactly. Hey, Deb, at Miss T of Candy, why didn't anyone else figure out he pays for it? Hey, Eileen, I think Ronald Richard had to talk so much to get so much media attention as possible, because without the public knowing about it all, this could have already been hushed up quietly. That's very true, Eileen. That's also very true. That's why we need transparency. That's why we need the media. That's why we need the press. That's why we need everybody. Hey, Foxy, Tom is actually a very good lawyer, so he could have been okay without being a scammer, but he chose to be greedy, unfortunately. Yeah, usually it's that personality disorder. I'm not a doctor, I don't diagnose, right? But it's that personality disorder. It's that narcissism. It's that ego. It's that lack of a conscience. It's all that crazy stuff. Hey, LA Stone, Deb and Kathy, you are both right. Yes. Hey, Miss T, U.S. government has been built of lies and it won't stop. Bloop. Hey, Deb Ackleen, isn't this crappy that they live on blood money? Nothing is right with these rich crooks. Hey, Foxy, FBI agent is Tom's son. What if he's the love child? You know what I mean? He's giving his secretary, his mistress, hundreds of thousands of dollars. The house that he paid for, put the mortgage in, is now valued at 1.2 million. You know, real estate usually appreciates. So now it's valued at 1.2 million, right? I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Deb says, LA, wish we weren't. Yep. Fox says, Erika is no dummy. She's not. She knows exactly what's going on. LA Stone says, I know Deb. Hey, 093 Punkin, there is still real estate board, that just a legal board, jerk license and law. I bet Julia wishes she never played in the movie that made Tom famous. I know. Hey, Eileen Bradley, of course, Erika knows you can't be that arrogant without feeling protected. So true, so true, so true. Hey, Foxy, I bet Julia don't want to be connected with Tom now. Nope. Hey, Miss T, Erika has to talk to Tom, so she can't keep the protection. That part. Hey, Foxy Candy, you should send this video to Zach Peter. I love you, Foxy. Hey. Hey, Ellie, don't yell. Candy, I wonder if you should dial it down a notch, because you know you're talking about these bad people. I see a lot of people watching this live, and just be careful, maybe. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you, LA Stone Gal. I'm fine. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, Foxy Bye at Lit. Hey, Deb at Miss T at LA Stone Gal is feeling the same way. I worry about her. Oh, you guys, I know, Deb. I'll be okay. I mean, I'm just reporting what the Los Angeles Times said. Hey, Miss T, Tom Case better be taught in law school as what not to do. That part. Yes, yes, yes. Foxy, but this allegedly, so Candy can't be blamed. Yeah, this is all alleged, rumor-based, opinion-based. I'm reading an article. I'm not saying any of this is facts or the truth. I'm just reading an article from the LA Times and sharing opinions. And that. Hey, Miss T, these people seem really shady. Yes. Oh, that's what Deb said. Yes. Hey, Kathleen, Candy, off topic. Did we just have a little earthquake? Maybe. If we did, I didn't feel it. Hey, Deb at Miss T, I'm talking about who's Candy talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, LA Stone Gal. Yeah, Foxy, sometimes they shoot the messenger. Oh, no, not that. Listen, you guys, I am very important to God. I am protected. Shield, blood of Jesus Christ over me. I'm good. So I do not receive any negativity. Amos D, it's not shade when it's all dark. No light here. Bloop, bloop. Hey, Crazy 8, Democrats mostly corrupt. Oh, no. Hey, Foxy at LA Stone Gal, but we have freedom of speech, don't we? Yes. Hey, 09309 Punkin, what I said on here is fact and can be looked up about stealing IDs in a dead client's bank account. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Deb at LA Stone Gal, I think I'm worried because I'm old enough to be her mom. You guys are so sweet. The fact is, LA Stone, a lot of this info has been out about Tom and Erika before the other channels too. So yes, yes, yes. Hi, HT Candy. You didn't read this article beforehand. You don't review your content. HT, I did read the article beforehand, but I like to be active and engaged when I'm reading it with you guys. So we feel like we're experiencing it together. But thanks, I guess. Hey, Eileen. I wonder how protected Erika would stay if Tom passes away, though, or would his holdover people go with him? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I think it depends on how deep his contingency plans go. You know, does he have people who know where the skeletons are, where he knows where the bones are buried, where the skeletons are buried? Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, he has a lot of people that protect him. I wouldn't be surprised if they protect him in death too. You know, maybe they'll be like, you know, even if you say something now, I don't know. Fear runs deep. Hey, LA Stone Gal. Foxy, America has free speech, but where is this corruption in government and down to the judges? And if Candy keeps popping off, I then worry about Candy. You guys. All right. Yay, Kathy, Ellie, you're so sweet. I honestly have nothing to hide. It's what I'm saying. I'm cool with. Thank you, Ellie. Yay, Ellie, so love you, Kathy. Yay. Okay. All right, you guys, we are going to wind down. I love it. Hey, Foxy says he would love it. Yes, Foxy's laughing. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else is going on? Oh, hey, Gloria. Gloria says Erika was in on all of it. Definitely. Gloria says 20 years. Yeah, she says 20 years that Erika was with Tom. Come on, man. Of course you knew. That part, that part, that part. What else are you guys saying? All right, you guys. All right, yay. Okay, you guys. OST says, did you see how Tom looks like the FBI agent? Well, young Tom. Listen, Chrissy B says Erika knew everything. LA Stone Gal. Erika is so stupid of that eagle her take her down for sure. OST says Dina posted side-by-side pics. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a love child. I think it's a love child. Hey Eileen, Tom just doesn't strike me as someone who cares what happens after he's gone, and it's not like he still has a reputation to protect. I think that type of ego supersedes it all. It's all about legacy. It's about the legacy. It is all about the reputation and the name. So I think it would matter to him because that's why he's doing it, because he wants to be. It's like this egomania, right? So who knows? OSD says baby daddy drama in the mix. LOL. Let's see here for a second. What's his name? I'm gonna see if I could post a picture of him. He does look like a young Tom. He does. He looks like a young Tom Girardi. But we'll save that for another live, guys. All right, you guys, we did it. Thank you guys so much for your questions and your comments. And don't forget, as always, everything is alleged, rumored, and opinion-based, you guys. We are fine. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And don't forget to comment down below with your thoughts. Do you think that this FBI agent, Donald Alway, do you think he has to step down of overseeing this investigation, since there are allegations that his house is paid for by Tom Girardi, since his mother was Tom Girardi's secretary and former girlfriend slash mistress, since he was legally married at the time that they're saying that he was in a sexual relationship with her? And do you think that they're actually going to make the FBI agent and his mother give back any restitution to the victims, since according to the LA Times article, it said that the house was part of the house mortgage was paid for by the blood money, and he had also gave her hundreds of thousands of dollars of cash transfers for just to have money and everything. And also, what do you guys think about the rumors and allegations that this FBI agent, this Donald guy, might be Tom Girardi's love child? I mean, you can Google him, look him up. He does look a lot like a young Tom. He really does. And it's also a very, oldest time trope, powerful man sleeps with his secretary, knocks her up, and has a love child. That's a tale old as time. So it would explain all of the money he's giving her. It would explain the house. It would explain a lot of things. And I don't think it's legal that he is in a position of power over this investigation, given all of these allegations and speculations going on. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments down below. Also, before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. And check out the description box down below and shop our love collection. We have a ton of things going on down there. Be sure to check out our mugs, our candles, our sweatshirts, our t-shirts, movies, podcasts, and more. So I love you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. See ya.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review and join the conversation on Instagram at Candy Washington. Let's go!